all right.
We got Luge, we got the Travis, the little flames.
These little things.
Wow.
Make birdie from anywhere, you know that?
Yo, welcome back to No Gimmes Golf. It's Mike Buey checking in. We're not at a Chicago public course. We're in Waukegan, Illinois, north suburbs. You never heard of it, but it's Glen Flora Club. You may have seen it on the channel before because I had my guy Copsic. We had a match. Shout out to Copsic for inviting us out. Got my boy Luch. Go check out both of those videos. I lost the one, I beat the other. I won't say who is who. But we have a special guest. I'm super grateful. He does not need an introduction, but I'll give him a slight one. Vince India, PGA professional from Deerfield, Illinois. He's a dog. We're on the fourth hole. He just birdied the first three. I'm not gassing. Shout out.
Good being with
Vince,
you, baby. Good.
Thank you for coming
Thanks
on the
for
channel,
having me.
man.
It's gonna be fun.
Just tell the people a little bit about yourself. What should they know about Vince India?
I grew up in Deerfield, a northern suburb of Chicago, and actually came to the first tee of Chicago, which was, I'm not sure many people know about that. And I'm
Great
like,
program.
Yeah, love it. It's really good for the kids. And I'm an unofficial ambassador for the first tee of Chicago. So
Nice.
I'll do anything to give back to the game. That's for sure. So,
That's beautiful.
yeah,
Well,
love
thank
helping
you.
them out.
And you giving back to the game is part of him being on this channel because I want to put the viewers into the mind of what a professional golfer looks like. You see a hack like me that's a 13 handicap on his best day, and I want you to see what's in the mind. So we got a different video. I'm not about to play you straight up. This is not a match, okay? I'm not trying to lose subscribers. Shout out to y'all. But what I want to do is we're just going to play 4 holes. I just want you to just talk through your shots. I'm going to have some questions for you as we ride up, but we're going to play like a shorter par 4, a decently length par 5, par 3, and then another long par 4. I just want the people just to see what you think about and how you approach it.
Cool.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, you got it.
Like, comment, subscribe, all of that goodness, man. Let's just get right into it.
This is the 4th hole of Glen Flora. It's about 350 from the tips here. For some, a drivable hole, but what I like to think about when it comes to a drivable hole, I usually like to work backwards. My first look is where the pin is, and I always like to consider where the best spot is to miss it on a drivable hole. That way I'm not completely stymied once I get near the green. So I'm looking up here at the green. There's a big ridge that bisects the green in the left section and the right section. The pin's on the left. If you miss it to the right, you're gonna have a little bit more difficult time getting close. So I'm gonna err a little bit on the left side here to kind of take on that slope. And that's kind of the strategy off the tee here.
I like that, working back.
You gotta work backwards sometimes, yeah, especially on these little holes here. Oh, that's definitely left, but I tell you what, it's really open.
I say, I think you have a shot from there.
Yeah.
You know, you can work backwards, but he knows the course really well. So what if you don't know the course?
I think you're just swinging for the fences at that point, you know? Grab your 18 birdies app and see if there's any trouble up there.
We are sponsored, not sponsored by the Grint, but they're all the same.
Grint, did we mention the Grint?
Oh, I tried to scoop that one.
Get through everything.
It's all good.
I learned from Good, never walk through the tracers. Right?
That's the number one rule, man.
It's a good
Tracers.
Guys.
They get really mad about that.
And so do I. I got Vince. We didn't get the drives that we were looking for, but I prepared some questions, and I just want you to answer. And it's just for the people to get to know you, for me to get to know you. And we just met today. Shout out to my boy Copsic. But I always ask everyone, what got you into golf? I know you mentioned first tee. Like, was it something you told your parents, hey, I want to do this, or?
No, it was kind of, honestly, a little bit on my own. You know, I wasn't like the biggest kid growing up, and so team sports were kind of out of the question for me. Like, could never play basketball, couldn't play football for sure. Through process of elimination, we're like, well, what can I do? And, you know, I tried golf, and luckily my cousin is a super competitive kid. We both decided to start playing in the first tee of Chicago since he lives in the city. Through him and I playing together and having someone to compete against, like, it kind of fostered this awesome little hobby of mine, which turned into a career.
That's cool.
So that's kind of how it started. And then my dad and mom did a great job of, like, you know, nurturing it and feeding it and making sure I had access to any type of instruction throughout my career growing up. So yeah, Pretty humble beginnings, but it's been a wonderful journey.
Yeah, and that's cool. You had your cousin too, because you just had like someone, just a little rival.
Totally, yeah.
Like,
He was
just
good.
Go play.
And he was good at everything too.
And was he better than you?
We had some good battles, man. Good to be completely honest.
And is he better now?
No, he's not.
No,
He's terrible.
not okay.
He's probably like a 6 or 7 handicap.
Okay, he can hit it around.
He's okay, yeah.
Okay.
He
You
has
gotta
fun.
get on your stuff though. You gotta get him back, cuz.
Yeah.
146. I got 9 iron. I'm gonna just try to go over the right edge and swing it around. Ooh, dude, that was almost it, but almost does not count.
We're a little bit left of where we want to at the moment, but we got a little bit of a shot. 114 of the pin. Got a little bit of some tree issues, but as long as we get this over this tree here with the sand wedge, it shouldn't be any of a problem.
So you are going up and over.
I'm gonna go up and over. The lie's gonna help it jump a little bit. I'm gonna open it up a hair and let the thing eat. So okay. I don't think this ought to be a problem, but we're gonna put it up in the stance just a little bit and swing really hard. And it should come out kind of nice. Catch the ridge. That's okay.
You really thread the needle up there. That's crazy. I mean, I think that's the thing about a golfer of your skill is like, you're not going to always hit the fairway.
Yeah.
It's about what's your second shot look like?
Yeah,
what's your recovery like?
Yeah.
And that's the difference between a pro and, amateur.
You nailed it.
All right, I got 110. I got 56 degree. Pull a Vince India, go up and over this little bitty tree. No idea.
It's a little right. It just needs to catch the ridge. It should come back down. Ooh, that's gonna be nice.
All right, nice.
Nice.
He can play.
That's actually gonna be pretty good, I think.
Uh-oh. Somebody's up there.
Pretty good. See, you dealt with the ridge nicely.
So I think the green is a place that a lot of amateurs don't really know what to do because like a lot of amateurs aren't reading putts like that. So what's your approach to a long putt like this?
Long putts, especially over 50 feet, the majority of the break is coming in the last third or last quarter because you're hitting the putt so firmly early on that it's not going to do a whole lot. So I see a lot of amateurs tend to underread their putts. Usually, especially on long putts, I like to give them a little bit extra on the top side just because since it's moving so slowly and the majority of the break's late, it's going to move a lot later and much more in the last quarter or last third of the putt. So if I see anything or have any advice for amateur golfers, it's always err on the high side with long putts. You're going to find yourself two-putting a lot more if you give a little bit extra break on these long breaking putts.
Hope y'all listening to the man. Let's see what he can do. Birdie putt, long putt.
Long birdie putt, really long birdie putt. Give it a little extra on the right. If I hit it, I think it would have been pretty good, but it's about 10 feet short. Find it.
Oh, oh, these are, okay. I know what to do. I know what to do.
God damn
Stayed out. There's no way.
It did matter, I think, actually.
Vince, we're on a par 5, 585.
Mm-hmm.
I looked you up a little bit, tried to do a little research. From what I saw, you average better than a par on par 5s. So that's like your best scoring average.
Mm-hmm.
What is it about a par 5 that makes it scoreable for you?
I like to think of myself as a pretty good driver of the golf ball. It's one of my strengths. I got pretty good distance off the tee for my size. And if I can get around the green in 2, my short game's good enough to get up and down. So that's kind of the name of the game. There's usually 4 of them on a golf course. There's only 2 here at Glen Flora. Yeah. But they're your real scoring opportunities. So you're on par 5s, you need to feast.
Got you. Well, let's see you eat.
Nice.
Damn it.
Feast.
No, you got it. Good ball. Oh.
The dreaded straight ball.
Yeah, I'll help you find it.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Let's go find it.
I mean, anytime I get the ball in the air, it's a win.
Yeah.
For you, because I can't imagine the amount of prep it takes for like a golfer your caliber. Like, what are some core pieces of tournament prep for you?
I have a set list of stuff I like to do just to kind of normalize myself once I get to golf tournaments. And it consists of like some wedge drills, putting drills. And then if I really need to work on anything on the range or with my driver, I'll make some time for that.
Yeah.
But most of it, honestly, is like rest and recovery, because there'll be weeks where we travel 5-6 tournaments in a row. And then if you're playing well, you're playing Thursday through Sunday, traveling Monday. And most of the prep work is for me to just kind of get my body and my mind right.
Yeah.
Catch up on sleep, make sure I'm eating right, make sure I'm properly hydrated. You know, when I was a little bit younger, you could kind of burn the wick at both ends.
Yeah.
And really try to practice and stuff, but lately it's more just kind of making sure my body's ready to go week in and week out, and I'm feeling the same.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I can see how that's super important.
Yeah, it's really important these days.
Yeah. Number's 283, where there's a little creek up there. I'm just gonna hit a safe shot. They said 170 safe. I got 8 iron. It's a little funky grass right here. Try to cut one out. Oh,
Totally
I got away with
works.
that.
Totally works.
Hell of a drive.
Where we ought to be, right in the honey hole here. This is good. We got 263. Not a whole lot going up there. The pin's on the right side of the green. There's a big bunker on the right. So if anything, if I'm thinking about, I like to think about where I ought to miss this shot potentially. It is a 3-wood, so coming in to a par 5, I always think about where the best place is to miss the ball. So that way I leave myself an easier up and down.
Got you.
So I'm gonna take on this pin a little bit. If it draws with this wind, I think it ought to be pretty good. If it goes to the right, not a big deal, but we're gonna take on this pin and hopefully flag a 3-wood here.
See it.
Oh, it needs to
Oh, it
draw a little
stayed.
more. You know, we're in that bunker I talked about, but I think it should be pretty manageable.
Yeah, and I mean, even though the shot didn't go how you want it, it won't always do that. But
No.
the fact that you just talked about your misses,
Yeah,
managing your game, I think that's just what sets apart,
yeah.
like, levels of golfers.
Yeah, there's 3 parts of the golf shot, in my opinion. I got to think about this still to this day. It's like, all right, the pre-shot, you get to talk yourself into the shot, get ready, know what you need to do your homework. Then there's the hitting of the golf shot.
Yeah.
Can you execute it properly? And then the hardest part, in my opinion, is after the shot. You could talk yourself into the proper shot, and you're not always going to execute it properly. And then afterwards, you have to completely accept where the golf shot hit.
Yeah.
You know, because it doesn't matter, like, if you do all the prep, do all your homework, you're going to hit bad shots here and there. But the most important thing is accepting where it went, knowing that, you know, you did everything you could to hit a good golf shot. It's just a game of imperfections.
Yeah.
And then you go on and hit the next one and just do it over again. And that's kind of how you start saving strokes and keep your sanity out here.
Yeah, that makes total sense, man. That's the part of the game that I've been trying to just get much better at, is managing my game.
Yeah.
So I can limit the big numbers. Numbers 105. Hope y'all taking notes. I hope y'all are taking notes. 105 is the number. I got 56 degree. Going panhunt, man.
Softly.
Damn.
Softly.
I was thinking about the
You're
wrong
thinking
stuff.
again?
Dude, I played in SoCal.
Mm-hmm.
Plenty. I went to Riverside. There's a course called Oak Quarry,
Mm-hmm.
and it was beautiful. It was one of the holes. I'm on the tee box, setting up. I'm not even kidding, I hear a helicopter. And in my mind, I say to myself in my head, R.I.P. Kobe. Like, that's how, like,
That's not good.
that's literally how
That's
easy
not
it
good,
is
yeah.
just to lose my mental sometimes.
Oh, man.
I just gotta get better at that, but it's just little shit like that
Yeah.
that'll just fuck me up.
Yeah, it's like a chain link fence. Anything's getting through that thing.
Anything, man. So I
That's
gotta
okay.
get better.
Yeah, we gotta lock it up, baby.
Oh, it's a little more left than I wanted.
The aforementioned bunker I was talking about, but we're close to the lip. It's not a big deal. I got a great lie. We got a pretty friendly little shot right here. So I would like to think I'm a pretty good bunker player. So I'm actually kind of looking to make this.
Okay, let's see some fireworks.
Yeah, put the ball up in the stance, keep the weight left, and just dump this thing out about 7 or 8 feet from here. And I hit it too close to the ball, and it's gone. Gosh, that's terrible. Delete that.
All right, putts on me. Sorry, Cossack. I wish I got closer. This for 5.
I like the look of this putt. You guys are in trouble.
It's for up and down bird.
Putt,
Bang.
man.
Wow.
It's all about the next shot, baby.
Wow.
It's all about the next shot. Make birdie from anywhere, you know that?
Up and down for bird. I'm pissed. Thank you for coming on the channel.
Anytime. Glad to do it.
This interview's over. What are you thinking? Par 3, 202 into the fan.
This is a good one. Long hole, anything over 200 yards. I'm not really trying to hit an in-between shot. I'm looking for something stock. So this turns out this actually might be a perfect 4-iron.
Perfect,
You know,
4-iron.
Not trying to do too much with it. The wind ought to take off 10 to 15, and my 4-iron's about a 220 club. So
Okay.
this, as long as I don't hit this underneath the wind, I think I love this number right here.
Let's see if it loves you back. Oh, just stay right there.
Might need to get down. The wind died. Set.
Go in.
Set. Oh. Not today. I'm on the wagon. Come on.
You saw a perfect 4-iron.
No.
Now you're going to see an imperfect 4-iron from me. Yeah, I think it landed just left of the flag.
Would have kicked to the right.
Oh, I get you. I get you. Well, I think I broke the first rule of don't stop recording. So. Oh, nice and chunky.
Actually, that might work out.
Bonus question. Go-to drink at the turn.
Any type of high noon, preferably peach, pineapple, mango, with a vodka floater on top.
Okay.
So that's the way to go. In the summertime, it's a little bit of seltzer
Yeah,
and a little bit of extra oomph on top.
I got
Good
you.
for you.
I like that.
And then if you're feeling frisky, any shot of añejo or reposado tequila is the way to go if you
the way to
really
go.
want to party.
Turn a 9 into 19. I get it.
I
like it. I'm a vodka lemonade guy myself. He's walking past the hole. Never a good sign.
Never, not good. I don't see a ball mark. That's not good. Oh man, I just absolutely smoked it over the green. That's unfortunate. You know, it's a good shot. It's just
Great shot.
15 yards too long. Maybe the wind died. Don't get mad. It's okay. It's just
Yeah, the
golf.
wind did die.
Don't golf. It's okay.
Can live with that. I'm of the school of thought, like I can live with a bad result if
Yeah.
I hit it how I want.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I hit it how I wanted to, and you know, but I got a pretty decent look at potential makeable chip here. We got a pretty friendly looking chip here. Lies okay, a little downhill, so I got a good spot picked out. Carry it about maybe 4 paces on and just kind of let it trickle down to the hole. Should move a little bit to the left in the end. And I stubbed it a little bit. It's gonna need to go. Oh, gosh.
I've seen enough to know you can make that putt.
It's already in. It's already in. Mentally, I've already made it.
I got 56 degree, ended up short against the grain. Oh no, Mike.
I think it's not terrible.
And I knew it was gonna be weird. It was against the grain and everything.
It's going to turn and then kind of dart back.
Okay.
Oh, that's nuts. That should break, but it just didn't
Hate to see
today.
that, but you gotta hit it, dude. I felt it,
We're really fucking around here, everybody.
bro.
Yeah, we're making this game look really difficult. Okay, good 4. Yeah,
Oh,
sink it, Luke.
Very nice.
Piece of
There
cake
you go.
right in the middle, my guy.
well, I did what I came to do. I tied a PGA professional.
Sure
so
did.
who
You did
gives a
great.
shit about anything else. I think you kind of talked about this, but just briefly, like, what's the best part of your game you feel? Where you're just like, I'm at home.
I feel like I'm a really good scrambler. I'm a good chipper and putter. You know, I feel like when I'm putting well, I can make anything from any point of the green, and then that kind of frees up my iron play.
Yeah.
And I can start going at more pins because I just know that I'm either going to get up and down if I need to, or
Yeah.
you know, make it from across the green. So I lean on that more often than not.
All right, man. Hope you're still tuned in. Coming to the last hole, we got par 4, 467 yards. Side dog leg left. We got the big dog with the big dog.
I got a big dog.
Talk us through it a little bit. What's the play here?
This is a pretty good little hole here. Wind's off the left. Can't really feel it on the tee, but we're going to hit a nice fairway finder out there.
I like
a
it.
nice little baby cut right in the middle of the fairway. Have ourselves a nice approach in the green. Hopefully some type of short iron.
Boy did exactly what he said.
That's the stuff right there.
Wow.
Mm.
Man of his word. Oh,
She's hit nice.
Looking the right way.
It
Damn
might
it.
need to get on the
it
ground.
just stayed. That's fine. So I'm assuming, like most people that watch my videos are mid to high handicappers.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think is something that someone who struggles to break 100
Mm-hmm.
can do to break that threshold, and what's somebody who can't seem to break 90?
I think to getting past 100, it's kind of eliminating like the big numbers. Probably keeping it in play off the tee. Like you can shoot under 100 if you have like almost a go-to or consistent tee shot, and that's not very hard to do with like today's equipment. It's fairly forgiving, even if it's your 3-wood. Getting the ball in play, number one for breaking 100 for sure. And then further down, breaking 90. A lot of the extra shots come within 50 or even 100 yards of the green. So if you have the option to putt it around the green from the fairway, I would recommend that. Keeping the ball on the ground certainly helps eliminate scores.
Okay.
And then kind of just getting the ball on the green inside of 30 yards, whether you're not necessarily looking at the pin, but playing a little bit more conservatively, perhaps eliminate the doubles, and that's kind of where you'll start saving strokes pretty quickly.
Yeah, I like that. Eliminating doubles.
Yeah, that's about the easiest thing you could do.
All right, man. Question is, will you do it? I don't know what it's gonna take for me to break 80. I'll get that lesson after.
He's got a nice little window here for the content channel.
You know, if only I were a Stinger King, this would be very enticing. 170, I got 5 iron.
Keep going.
All right, you're fine.
I'll take it.
You know, the important thing, that's back in play.
Yeah.
You know, you didn't compound your error there.
Yeah.
That's a key to breaking 80 and 90. Not turning bogey into doubles, and that's something I do as well. Just at a smaller level sometimes.
What number you got?
I got 140, back pin, a little in the breeze. This actually is a wonderful number here. Should be a nice flighted 9-iron. If I keep it underneath the wind, I think we're in business.
Got you. Well, great drive. Let's see it, man. Stay.
Come back a little bit.
Come on, win.
Yeah, it should be pin high. About,
I'm about to say it looks like a great number.
Yeah, 10 or 15 feet.
One of the last questions. Your dream 4-ball, you included. Who's in it? Dead or alive, doesn't matter who.
Shockingly, it's filled with 0 professional golfers.
I like it.
My boy Kopsick is one of them.
Okay.
And then his good friend from Lake Forest, Rudy Dell, and another one that rounds out the foursome is Alex Moe. And that's the group that I have the most fun with. And we get together once or twice a year, and I always wake up the next morning with a sore stomach because we laugh so hard.
Yeah.
It's there's a good group dynamic. Everyone has a great time, and it's just, we've been friends for so long, and we just gel. So
beautiful. I love it. Shout out Rudy. I
Yeah.
met Rudy back in, I think, like 2013 with Kopsick. Rudy came down to U of I. Rudy's a good dude, man.
He is a good dude. 67.
67. I like the number. Oh, Mike. You were thinking about the wrong thing.
You thinking about Kobe again?
I wasn't thinking about Kobe.
Come on, we need to lock it up, dude. We need to develop some strategies to get that thing locked down.
I know, man. Well, I'm gonna just putt from there. I'm gonna take your advice.
That's
putt
right.
From around
Putt
the green.
I mean, this is so puttable, but some guys will chip and they'll be stupid.
That's an ego ball.
That's right. Get over the last one.
Dude, it was so bouncy coming out of there.
That's okay.
Damn, I hit that pretty hard. Look at this green.
See if we're gonna make another birdie on these boys.
Beautiful place.
What are you putting for?
Dig, baby. Dig, baby.
Turn.
I thought it was gonna go back left.
6 times?
That is disgustingly embarrassing. All right, this is a go zone putt.
It's gotta have it. Gotta have it for the team.
For Bird.
Is he ever gonna make a
God, it didn't break. Are you kidding me?
Didn't.
kicker up?
I also hit it about a foot too firm, but
Even though this is no gimmies.
There we go. No gimmies. Good for.
that's right. Put everything out. if you're me.
How'd you do on that 4-hole stretch?
It was a little sloppy. I 2 bogeys and a birdie,
And then
but
par
it
for
happened.
one over?
And yeah, I made a par. And so driver put me in a little bit of a funny spot, but was able to get away with a birdie on a par 5 with a nice putt. So could be better, could be worse, but hey, you know, we're out here, we're playing golf.
All right, so let's finish this video. I got some rapid fire real quick. First thing that comes to your mind, right? Favorite club in the bag,
Putter,
least favorite club,
8-iron,
bucket list course,
Pine Valley,
Scotty's year or Xander's?
Scotty.
I learned about you tying a course record 62 at King and the Bear.
Sure
Classic.
did, yeah.
Do you hold any course records?
I think 1 or 2 more, yeah.
Lastly, what's the best way for the people to show you support?
Follow me on social.
It's right here on the screen.
VIndia2 on Instagram and VIndia36 on Twitter. Come
Bet.
say hi and engage. Slide in the DMs if you want. Who knows?
Slide in the DMs, man. Okay, are you single?
Yeah. No.
Nah, I say don't.
Recently engaged.
Ladies, don't slide in the DMs unless
just
you're
say
saying
hi.
congrats, man.
Yeah.
So, well, thank you for coming on the channel, man.
Anytime.
Appreciate you. It was a joy to watch you play. And now we just about to go and whoop your ass for the rest of the night.
Yeah, you wish, dude.
All right. Peace out. Thank you, man.
Anytime.